Hey, what happened to my music?
Didn't know I was on.
There we go. Hip hop. I think this is groovy hip hop.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone.
We're live. I've got the delay.
Give everybody time to get in here.
Mm-hmm. Are you all right?
Yeah, just Lorena Bobbitt's uncle annoying me.
Oh. Right.
I'm trying to find my chat. Nice hair.
That's what it's like when I wake up. I'm going to bug down my top, Sissy.
Okay, that's enough intro music. Jesus.
Oh, God.
Jesus, take the wheel.
I'm going to bug down my boobs. Sorry, everybody.
Oh, my God. My stepbrother got one in his ear one time, and we call him Bug because of that. Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good morning. I'm trying to have a good morning. Eric G's in the house. Let's get the trivia started. Now, this is not multiple choice, guys. You got to know the answer.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how good y'all really know y'all serial killers. Because some of this stuff, I was like, what? So I think I'm going, okay, what I need to do is I'm not going to be able to see you, Mel, because I'm going to pull up my YouTube. That way I can see the live chat because I need to use my phone because
Cool.
my phone, yeah, it's what I've got the book downloaded to. I just don't, I did this for y'all so we could have fun and for myself, but I really just like a book in my hand, not downloaded. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But
yeah. It's never the same when it's online, is it?
No. But there is a perk to that. Then you don't got some big bulky book after you're done reading it sitting in your way or on your bookshelf. But
I feel like the bug's in my pants now.
oh my God. What kind of bug is it?
I don't freaking know. I didn't see it. I just felt it hit me. And then I felt it go down my top. And I don't know. It was probably in the abyss, which is my cleavage. Anyhow, go ahead.
Okay, hold on. Let's not talk because
after you're done reading it.
Okay. Hold on a minute. Something's not right. StreamYards, it just does not want you to open up other tabs. I can't even hear you.
You told me to stop talking.
Oh. See, now I'm all confused because I got the YouTube open. I'm looking at us right now. Then I got it open on my phone. Jesus Christ, help me.
But there's a delay, so it might take a bit for it to come up on your phone.
Yeah. There is a delay. I got it pulled up right here on my screen. I opened up another tab. Alex B, Remy, Light Feather, Faithful One.
Yeah, Black Rose is driving.
Black Rose is driving. Be safe. Jamie, Shirley, TC, Debbie, Eric G. I like to say hello to everyone. Never lose hope. Yeah, she's got her ranch. She's a good lady. Oh, yeah, good ladies. Angels, Old Memories. We only have one life. She said, I had my alarm set for 40 minutes. I'm playing with paint this morning, so I won't be falling asleep. Oh, well, do I put you to sleep in the mornings, girl? Just kidding.
Oh God, might be that soothing voice, Cece.
Maybe.
Mm.
Maybe. According to some, I'm shady. I saw a comment this morning. I'm shady, people.
Oh, fuck them.
I'm so shady. Okay.
No, your friends are shady, e.g. me.
Oh, yeah. My friends has been telling that I'm shady. Forgot that.
I've been talking to everybody about you.
Yeah.
Everybody. Mm-hmm.
I know exactly who that is. It's all right.
Mm.
Okay. So I'm going to give y'all a choice here. We can start with chapter 1, serial killer basics, or we can go straight to chapter 2, which starts asking questions about specific serial killers. I think we should go to chapter 2.
Mm. Yeah.
Okay. Gosh, man, this is a long book. Let me get through the chapter here.
You can be picky.
Okay, first, I want to ask this question. Now, we're going to get started. Hey, Very Mary, I didn't miss you this morning, girl. Sometimes I'll get off my live stream and I'll go back, listen, see if I sound dumb or not. And I'll say, oh my God, there's somebody I didn't say hi to. I just miss people. Okay, first question, guys. Shay, Jean, Juju. Juju says chapter 1. Well, Juju, we'll start with chapter 1, girl. Now, get y'all's thinking caps on, because let me go back through here. Juju, I'm going to kick Juju's butt. Now I got to go back through the chapter. Okay, chapter 1, serial killer basics. Who invented the term serial killer? Is Cricket in here?
Yeah, Cricket.
Hey, Cricket, Vicky. Oh, Juju, I've not checked my email. I will do that. Let me write myself a note. I'm going to stick it right here on my Chromebook.
You want me to send you a message on Hangouts?
Yeah,
Remind
send me a message.
Okay.
You know what, guys? I hate emails. Not that I don't want nobody to email me. I hate checking them. It's like, I don't know why. Maybe because I got 15,000 emails. If y'all got Hangouts, message me on Hangouts. I'll see it quicker. A detective, Juju says. FBI agent. Eric G. got it. Robert Ressler. Okay, so this comes with facts. Okay, so who invented the term serial killer? People who have committed multiple murders have been around forever, and most of us probably can't remember a time when the term serial killer was not in use. But it didn't really enter the modern lexicon until the mid-1970s, when FBI criminal profiler Robert Ressler was a lecturer at a police academy in Bramshire, England. I probably didn't do that.
Emily's grandbaby was born last night.
Oh, congrats! I hope everything's going well. Baby's happy, healthy, and the mother.
Awesome.
Babies are they're just so cute. I follow this little baby on TikTok. It's the chubbiest little baby I have ever seen in my life. She is so cute.
She's awake.
Okay.
Good day, everyone. Hello, we only.
Okay. Next question. Are you ready, Eric? Which country has had the most serial killers? Duh. Lucy. Yeah, congrats to Emily. That's so sweet. 7 pounds, 15 ounces. Easton James.
Oh, I like that name.
If I ever have another little boy, I'm going to name him Jesse James. No, I'm just kidding.
My daughter's ex-boyfriend's name. Jesse James.
What the hell happened to my book here? Oh, my goodness. It's all right. I can get right back to it. Which country's got the most serial killers, guys? Who got it first?
Australia. Gigi, get out of here.
Did Will actually say Russia? Will, are you joking? No, he knows better. Who said America first? Who typed in America first?
Okay,
Gene?
hold on. I think it was
It's Gene.
no, I think it was We Only Have One Life.
Oh, is okay. Let me go back up a little bit. Yeah, she got it first. Eric G, I did not Google that wrestler. Really? I bet you did, Eric. No, I'm just joking. I knew you would know that answer because Eric knows. He reads up about these serial killers.
Weren't you?
Okay. The United it says the answer, raise up those American flags because the answer is the USA. This book's got a little bit of humor to it. Okay. This is fun. What is the most common murder method used by serial killers? What is the most common murder method used by serial killers? Mel says strangling. I was never going to believe this.
Oh, so I guess I'm wrong then.
You are wrong.
What's new?
You are out.
Look, everyone's saying the same thing as me.
It's not, guys. It's not strangulation. It's not suffocation. Knife. Nope.
Blunt force trauma.
Nope. Okay. The answer is a gun. It says a good old gun.
Huh.
Wow. It says the answer may surprise you because it seems so impersonal, detached, and ordinary. But the method used most often by serial killers is the good old gun. Wow. Shootings account for nearly half of the approximately 10,000 recorded serial murders in the U.S. from 1900 up to present day. The next most common method is strangulation, which has occurred in 22% of serial murders. Stabbing is the third most frequent at 15%.
We were all on the same page, guys. Don't
yeah.
worry about it.
Yep. Okay. Who is the typical serial killer in terms of sex, race, and intelligence? Who is the typical serial killer in terms of sex, race, and intelligence? So we need their sex, their race, and intelligence. Who is the typical serial killer in terms of sex, race, and intelligence? Ted Bundy. No. White man. Shay's onto something. Y'all go in the direction Shay's going. She's got white man. It's not one serial killer's name. We're looking for whether it's female or male, then their race, and then their intelligence. White male, high IQ. Okay. So Barry Mary's on to something here. So just give them all time to type in and then I'll read. White, male white, above average intelligence. Saz got it. Lucy says, okay, you're probably not surprised to learn that men make up the vast majority of serial killers, nearly 90%. White accounts for the majority, but only just so at 52%. Next come black serial killers at 40%. Other races are barely represented statistically. Hispanics at 7%, Native Americans at 1%, and Asians less than 1%. Regarding intelligence, although serial killers often have the reputation for being devious criminal masterminds, the reality is far more mundane. And so are their IQs. There are, of course, outliers. Edmund Kemper's 145 IQ qualifies him as a genius or near genius. Ted Bundy's respectable 124 puts him at very superior intelligence on the IQ scale. For the most part, those serial killers have an average IQ of 94.5, which is perfectly normal or average. So not all serial killers are highly intelligent. See this book?
Excuse me, Cece. There's a complaint in the side chat. Complaint in the side chat. Will.
Oh gosh, let's see what he's saying. Those stats are only for those that have been caught. Exactly. Yeah, you're right about that. Look at Mr. Smarty Pants. I'm just kidding, Will. I just like to joke around. Excuse me. Are women equally represented among serial killers? I don't know my IQ either, Juju. Alyssa, hey. Are women equally represented among serial killers? Hey, Peter. Hope my sugar don't get low. We only have one life. Sometimes when I don't eat, I get sick.
Hey, God.
Juju's first to answer this. No. Shay, no. Mandy, no. Lisa, no. Barry Mary, yes. Eric, no. Faithful one says hi, Peter. Jean, yes. Jamie, no. Hey, Mac. Ed does not have much intrigue as long as you don't have to meet him. Yeah, everybody said Ed Kemper was a nice guy. I'm glad you made it too. Sandy says no. Okay, so the answer is it says, haha, no. White women comprise a little more than just half the U.S. population. They commit only 17% of serial killings in the U.S., which is obviously not close to equal. Interestingly, though, they commit just 10% of all the murders in the country. That means that women actually commit a higher percentage of serial murders than other types of homicide. In other words, an American woman who has committed murder is actually more likely than not to be a serial killer. What? I'll have to read that again.
Don't know. I nodded off after the first couple of sentences. My brain's just like,
Come on.
I'm
Open the
going over
brain.
there.
Open the brain power. How many
try.
murders? Okay, here's a good one, y'all. How many murders make someone a serial killer? Women prefer to kill us men slowly, Will said.
I answered this one.
3. Jean's thinking. How many murders make someone a serial killer? Three. Okay, I'm looking for the answer right now. Here's the answer. Although the term serial killer invokes images of a mad killing spree across months, years, or even decades, as far as the FBI is concerned, a serial killer is anyone who murders more than one person in separate events.
What?
Yeah. So
bullshit.
like a shooter, like the shooter that happened in Las Vegas, he's not considered a serial killer because it all happened in one event, even though he killed a lot of people. I didn't know that.
Me neither. I thought I'd heard somewhere before it was 3. And I was like, oh, I actually know something. Nah, shut up.
I thought, these shooters that shoot up school, I thought they were serial killers. Anyone that shoots, more than 3 people, but no, it's got to be in separate events. Okay. I told y'all this crap's hard. Sandy, dang, I'm calling bullshit, she says.
What sort of questions does the other one have? The part 2?
Part 2 is direct serial killers. This is the basics.
Yeah.
Let's go to part 2.
Yeah.
Here's one. What do you call a male black widow? Mac and Alyssa said that's a mass murderer when they did the big shootings. Okay, thank you guys. What do you call a male black widow? Mel, are you looking at the chat?
Yeah.
Look at the chat. See who gets it first. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go get some coffee.
Okay.
What do you call a male black widow?
A male black widow. What's that got to do with a male black widow? A black male widow. Excellent, Gigi. Widower. Chad Daybell. Dead. Black widower.
Imagine you're Todd Daybell.
Yeah. There's someone said a male black widow. That was Juju. Then Eric's like question mark. Mandy's widower. Cheryl says Chad Daybell. Max said they're dead. Jane says black widower. Sandy says a spider or a person. Jamie says Grim Reaper. 411 now says Black Widow is a dead black widow. Females kill them.
The answer is Bluebeard.
What?
Yep, the answer is Bluebeard.
Oh.
It says everyone knows the term Black Widow to describe women who kill their own partners, usually husbands, but sometimes lovers. But what if a man targets his partner in this way? A man who has murdered more than one of his partners is a Bluebeard.
Well, I think it should have sort of explained it a bit more in the question, don't you reckon?
Yeah, it just says, what do you call a male Black Widow? I had never heard that. I know who Bluebeard is a little bit.
Very Mary said Stingray.
Right. Yeah, Bluebeard.
Wow.
Juju Blueberry. Angel Bow says, okay, do y'all know the story of Bluebeard? He was some kind of mean killer, like back in the old timey days.
I thought it was a pirate.
Okay.
Or was that Blackbeard? I don't know.
Okay, let me see. It explains all this. Okay, so Bluebeard comes from a fairy tale. Charles
Dickinson?
Perrault's fairy tale.
Oh.
In which Bluebeard, in the story, he kills his wives.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Here's a good one, guys. What basement holds the brain of John Wayne Gacy? Whose basement holds the brain of John Wayne Gacy?
I'm hoping it's not McDonald's.
No. Eric probably knows this. Blackbeard is a pirate, Sass. I think that's what we were getting confused, Bluebeard and Blackbeard.
Yeah. Yep. That was definitely happening.
That's a fairy tale. Well, you know what, Angels, though? Fairy tales were, when they were originally wrote, they weren't meant to have like this great happy ending. No, not the original fairy tales. They were scary.
Someone said Donald Trump.
I don't know this one. Okay. Dr. Helen Morrison has kept John Wayne Gacy's brain in formaldehyde in a secured area in her basement since 1994. She is a forensic psychiatrist and the author of My Life Among Serial Killers: Inside the Minds of the World's Most Notorious Murderers.
Sure.
And when she says inside the minds, she means that literally.
Yes, she does.
This book is funny. Gacy expressed before his death that he wished for scientists to study his brains. And this Dr. Morrison, she got a release from his family to get his brain.
Couldn't they just do a CT image on it?
I'm gonna see if Will knows this answer since he's into true crime. Maybe Eric knows it. What genetic syndrome has been studied as a possible link with serial killing? What genetic syndrome has been studied as a possible link with serial killing? Damn, I had no idea. How did she get his brain in his basement? Well, she got permission from his family. Yep. Took his brain out and wheeled it down in her basement. Okay, so this is a hard one. So it's the XYY syndrome or Jacobs syndrome, in which males have an extra Y chromosome, and it occurs approximately once in every 1,000 live births in the United States. And during the 1960s, the media ran reports that serial killer Richard Speck, who had brutally raped and murdered 8 nursing students in 1996, had an extra Y chromosome. Yeah. Hey, this probably, I'm telling you, there's something wrong in serial killers. I believe they are born that way.
I suppose they can't really dissect all of their brains either, can they? So they can't always put,
Shay knew that one.
everything
Shay
together.
knew that one.
Oh, Shay.
Smart. Okay. How did Jeffrey Dahmer almost get caught 2 months before he actually did? Well, how is people supposed to type that in the chat? How did Jeffrey Dahmer almost get caught 2 months before he actually did? Oh, I know the answer. Born and nurtured. Yes. This book is very interesting. If anybody wants to know the name of it, you can look on Amazon. It says Serial Killer Trivia. Boy ran to cop. Shay got it. Yeah. I'll just go ahead and say the answer because that's like so long to try to type in the chat. Let me move on to something else. Okay, here's a good one. What was John Wayne Gacy's last meal? Carolina girl, he got caught with the box in his room by his father and was almost forced to open it. I know, Carolina girl. I did a lot of research on Dahmer. A lot.
Fried chicken?
No. We don't say fried chicken here. No, I'm just kidding. I still eat chicken. Marco's KFC.
Oh my God, Stacey, I thought I'd said something that was considered racist in your country or something for a second there. I was like, oh God.
Okay, let's see what everybody's answers are.
Nah, they're just putting in what they want for dinner. I'm sure of it.
No. I don't eat fried brains, Maxie.
Oh my God.
You know, some people eat fried hog's brains. Not me. Heard my papa talk about eating it, though. Ugh, gross. Okay. So Gacy's last meal. Gacy went out with a pound of strawberries and a pile of grease in the form of a bucket of original recipe Kentucky Fried Chicken. Listen, I'm not done. A dozen fried shrimp and French fries. His execution by lethal injection took 18 minutes because of the IV lines clogged and officials had to fix it. Reportedly, his last words were, "Kiss my ass." Who said KFC in the comment section? I believe that was Mac.
Well, Will actually said strawberries and chicken.
Oh, did he? Okay, well, then he got it first. Well, Shay said chicken and fries too. Denise said KFC. I'm not sure who got it first. Denise.
Everyone is.
Denise said KFC first. He was a manager of KFC. And Will, didn't he own his own like chicken shack? Like Hunter T's Chicken Shack in Sullivan County.
Hunter T's Chicken Shack.
Hunter
Put it that
T's
way.
Chicken Shack. That's fried chicken in East Tennessee. I don't even know if that's East Tennessee. Kiss my ass, Juju. That's what he said. Kiss my ass. His sister was so disappointed in him. I like John Wayne Gacy's sister. I really do. Okay. What gift did John Wayne Gacy give to FBI profiler Robert Ressler? Okay,
A
Eric.
finger.
Eric should know this.
2 fingers. 3 fingers.
What gift did John Wayne Gacy give to FBI profiler Robert Ressler?
Oh, Gacy was from the town Mac lived in.
Oh, really?
Is Mac
Do
a
you
girl
know?
or a boy?
Mac's a guy,
Oh,
good-looking guy.
oh, really?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
got
really?
channel.
I'll be the judge of that myself. I'll be over there
He
later
loves,
on.
he loves Carol Baskin.
Oh, really?
No, he really don't. He despises her.
Okay, we've got a middle
Painting.
finger, head, painting, diary, a bone, painting he painted, not his brain, the clown suit, cupcake painting. Think Eric is right, only 4 paintings survive. A painting of a clown, art, painting.
Yeah, he used to do oil and acrylic paintings as well as drawings of subjects ranging from Jesus Christ to the 7 dwarfs. Gacy sent many pieces of his artwork to pen pals, but one painting found a special home with his favorite FBI profiler, Robert Ressler. He sent him a clown painting, Pogo the clown.
Ooh, so Jean got it. Jean
Yeah.
got that. Very specific there, Jean. Well done.
Yeah, good job, Jane. I'm going home. I haven't got one right now. No, TC. TC, you're not going home, honey. You're going to stay
Jean.
right here and do trivia with us. Because you know what? When I watch everybody else's trivia, I never get nothing right.
And way to just give up there, TC. Way to just give up.
TC's like, hey, lady, you're not bossing me around.
You're not my mom.
Sit your southern ass down, they said. See, I don't know if TC is female or male.
Oh,
So I'm sorry if I used the wrong pronoun, TC. If you want me to know, you can tell me in the chat. I'm a girl.
yeah.
I'm a boy. It's none of your business. Whichever. Okay. Here's a good one. All my people that live near me, around me, next state should know this. Where can you see Ted Bundy's Volkswagen Beetle? I'm looking at the screen. I'm behind it. It's cracking me up.
Oh, God. I think we're being too entertaining for them, CC. They're not even concentrating on the questions now. We just got to stop talking. Serious face. Maybe I should put my camera off.
Now, TC, I was just joking around with you. I wasn't
I'll
trying to
settle
talk.
down.
Okay. Where can you see Ted Bundy's Volkswagen Beetle?
Museum.
Look, like feathers way off. Way off.
California.
East Coast girl. Museum.
Juju's- Yep.
Look at her little smarty pants. Yeah, it's in a museum. Carolina girl got it.
Oh.
Mary got Tennessee, but Carolina girl put the town.
Eric,
Yeah,
come on. Come on, Eric.
It's actually in Pigeon Forge. It's actually in Pigeon Forge.
That's a place.
Everyone who said Crime Museum in Pigeon Forge got it right. You know what? I consider Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge the same place. You know, they're just so close together, but they're actually 2 separate towns. Knott's Berry Farm. I've never heard of that. You know something I want to go see in Gatlinburg? I want to go inside that haunted mansion. I just watched The Carpetbagger. He did a tour up there. It was scared the shit out of him. Scared me
No,
watching.
I'm gonna write that down.
Carpetbagger.
Mm-hmm.
He travels everywhere. He just went to Parrot Mountain. Love him. He's a good guy. Okay. What evidence broke the case in the BTK killer, Dennis Rader? Think, guys, think about this. Y'all know this. What evidence broke the case of the BTK killer, Dennis Rader? What got him caught? How did they figure out that it was Dennis Rader? There's something he messed up with. Don't be Googling. No.
I'll put the Carpetbagger link in the chat.
Oh, yeah. Carpetbagger. He's a good guy. I like him. I want to see the Smoky Mountains, Tennessee. Oh, it's beautiful, Eric. If you go to Smoky Mountains, you better come see me. The new
DNA.
DNA profiling. No, not the letters, Gene.
Ooh,
Eric
is
got,
Emily right?
Eric got it floppy disk.
No,
Gray Hughes and
Emily said computer at church.
Yeah, it was the floppy disk
Ah.
from the computer at church.
Hmm.
Yeah. So she was close. Sandy said disk. Floppy disk, yeah.
Emily, I'm just gonna let you have that one, okay?
Yeah, Emily, you can have that one, sweetie. I love Emily. She's a good lady.
She is beautiful.
Okay, here's a good one for all you people that's got some Irish in you. What Irish American doctor was suspected of the Whitechapel murders? The crimes of Jack the Ripper is what the Whitechapel murders are. What
Phil?
Irish? What?
Dr. Phil?
There was
We're gonna get shut down now.
There was a doctor that they suspected. They wanted him to come in and talk with them, and he fled.
Have they ever actually, like, I know they did DNA and all that sort of stuff, but have they actually 100% said who they think did it?
No, they can't be 100%. But it was someone that either worked as a butcher, they knew how to gut animals, or it was someone that was either a coroner or some kind of doctor.
Yeah.
Dr. McGee. No. Someone says a Murphy. No, the doctor's name is actually Francis Tumblety. Saz got it.
Woo!
Saz got it. Saz is on it. Okay. How did one murderer get away with selling victim skeletons to medical students?
What?
How did one murderer get away with selling victim skeletons to medical students? I'm going to give y'all a hint. This is a vintage crime. His name was already mentioned once here.
Oh.
How did one murderer get away with selling victim skeletons to medical students?
Weirdo.
So I should get this one too. Oh my God, I'm Irish. I can't even get that one. If I wasn't looking at it, I couldn't get it.
We didn't say it.
H.H. Holmes. H.H. Holmes. H.H. Holmes used to kill people and then sell their skeletons to the medical colleges.
Denise said H.H. Holmes for the last one.
Yeah, that's why I said somebody already said the answer earlier to this one.
Clever girl, Denise.
She read me
start reading tarot cards.
Sandy got it. Oh, crap. Okay. Let me go
Lisa's
to my.
getting frustration in the side chat. Frustration in the side chat. Lisa's
Okay.
like, I don't know anything.
Who told David Berkowitz to commit his heinous crimes according to him? Who told David Berkowitz to commit his heinous crimes according to him? He's known as the son of Sam. This is going to blow y'all's minds.
Was it Sam?
No. Who told David Berkowitz to commit his heinous crimes according to him? Come on, Will. Where you at? You know this.
Yeah, Will, you dirty stop out. He's such a he pops in, he pops out, he pops back in. Sam the dog.
Almost got it, Jane.
Evil clown, devil.
It was his dog named Harvey. He thought his dog named Harvey was possessed by demons and urged him to murder the blood of pretty girls. The killer later admitted that the voices were a silly hoax that he never imagined would take on a life of its own. Yep, his black lab.
Oh, don't blame a lab. Jeez.
I love labs.
They're gorgeous.
Especially the chocolate ones. I just got a thing for that. I just love the chocolate colored animals and the spotted ones, black and white. Alex B. Okay. Like, it takes me a minute to get to the next questions because when it gives the answer, it goes into great detail. Sometimes it's 2 or 3 paragraphs long. So you learn all kinds of facts, you know. Too. Okay, here's the Boston Strangler question. Who got the Boston Strangler off on homicide charges in exchange for pleading guilty to rape? Looking for a lawyer. Who got the Boston Strangler off on homicide charges in exchange for pleading guilty to rape?
Will's getting sassy in the side chat again, Cece.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go up to Washington and put him in check. I didn't see he answered. He's like, I answered before you even said me. Calm down, bud. Calm down. That's what I call Mark, bud. B-U-D. Calm down, bud. Okay, so the lawyer, I think nobody's going to get this. The attorney is F. Oh, Jamie got it. Jamie, are you Googling? I'm just kidding. It is F. Lee Bailey. Come on, guys. This is hard. Okay. This is a good one, and I did a video on this. Who is the co-ed killer who started at age 15 by killing his grandparents? Who is the co-ed killer who started at age 15 by killing his grandparents?
Jesus.
We've already mentioned him. We've already mentioned this guy once. He was a friendly giant, according to people that met him. He was really Jose Baez. She's answering the last question.
Oh. A nut job. That's right, Sandy.
Okay. Who said Kemper first? Jean? She got it. It's Ed Kemper.
And I'm just going to go back as far as I can go to make sure Will didn't, so he doesn't cry in the side chat. All right, nah, he didn't.
Okay. Have we got any Dirty Harry fans in here? Anybody watch the movie Dirty Harry? Look at that look Mel gave me. Like,
A Dirty Harry, I was thinking, that sounds so similar to like a teabagging or something. What's going to come out of her mouth?
Jean, she's a big fan of Ed Kemper. Oh, my
Yes.
goodness.
She's a freaking big fan of lots of bloody serial killers. Did you see her?
What, she doesn't mean she's a fan. She means she's...
No, she said she loved one of them. It's like,
drinker. Alyssa, a bunch of us got it. Yeah, a bunch of y'all got it. Okay. What serial killer was the inspiration for the Clint Eastwood film Dirty Harry? What serial killer was the inspiration for Clint Eastwood's film Dirty Harry?
No idea.
Okay, I'll give you a hint. They have never been caught.
Really?
This serial killer has never been caught. Just giving them time. Ted Bundy? No, it's not Ted Bundy. What serial killer was the inspiration for Clint Eastwood's film Dirty Harry? They have never been caught. Ask Jesse James.
See you, Emmy. Congrats again on the baby.
Yes, Emily. Congrats. Lucy Love, Zodiac. Shay Shay, Zodiac Killer. Never seen the movie, Juju says. Zodiac, Alyssa got to. It's got to be the Zodiac, Beeper says. You guys are correct. It is the Zodiac Killer. Harry says George Bush. Okay, we got any Alfred Hitchcock fans in here? Because we
Oh, I
got.
thought that was someone's answer. I was thinking, what?
That says no idea. Okay, which serial killer was the inspiration for Alfred Hitchcock's film Psycho? Come on, guys, you know this.
CC, they haven't even seen this part of it yet because there's such a delay. StreamYards is so bad for that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you've got to
Well,
give
well,
it at least
it's
a couple of minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give them a couple minutes. Bieber, she's mad. I didn't see her answer. She ain't really mad. She's joking. She knows I'm half blind.
Well, Jean just told me off because apparently it was Ed Kemper that she loved earlier as well. And he would have been a nice
Oh.
guy if he wasn't abused his entire life. My apologies,
Well,
Jean. My
That is
apologies.
the truth. I agree with her. Anthony Perkins was the actor, Mandy Hall. Now we're not looking for the character. We're looking for the serial killer that was the inspiration for the movie
Lucy
Psycho.
says Norman Bates.
Okay, let's see what we got. Kathy Bates. Saz says Ed G. Let me go back up so I don't miss anybody.
Juju sprayed water on her dog. Good work, Juju.
Okay, Saz, Ed Jean, Mandy, Anthony Perkins, Jean, Ed Jean.
Do you guys pronounce it Jean, do you?
You guys are right. The answer is Ed Jean.
I always thought it was Ed Gein.
Well, I don't know how to
Maybe-
pronounce his name right, but it's spelled Gein.
Maybe it's just us Australians who say it like that.
I thought it was pronounced Jean. Maybe it's a guy. I don't know.
Don't ask me.
I'm going to start giving them time to answer since there is a delay.
All right,
Jean.
Eric, stop trying to do my job. It's the only reason I'm up here.
Yeah, Eric, take a seat. No, I'm just kidding, Eric. What killer was caught because he left a bloody footprint on his victim? Now we're thinking of a serial killer. What serial killer was caught because he left a bloody footprint on his victim? I will give y'all a hint. I told you y'all I only read a couple of true crime books.
I feel like I know this
What
one.
serial killer was caught because he left a bloody footprint on his victim? You do. Lucy, I'm not sure how many people Ed killed. I thought he killed us. I thought he went and got prostitutes from the next town. Jean says the Night Stalker. You should know this, Juju. Eric says Ramirez. Just going to give everybody time to answer. Check my notifications while y'all's answer. I got like 100. Okay, it's not pulling up, so I messed
Where'd
up.
Lisa
Shouldn't
go?
have done that.
Lisa.
I
Paging Lisa.
had that wrong. He actually killed 2 people. Okay. So, is everybody done answering? Correct answer is Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker. Everybody said
I
that
think
first?
Eric got. Yeah,
Okay.
Eric got that. Oh, SK
thought I
said
saw- No,
Night Stalker.
no. SK, yeah, I thought she got it right first.
I'm not breakdancing, Mandy. There was a bloody moth. All right, I don't want to end it up in my boobies with the other bug.
Okay, here, you've got any. What the crap? Fell off my head. Oh, a pencil. And it stuck in my hair. Okay. We got some Seinfeld. Did anybody used to watch Seinfeld? Not me. I
Yep.
don't like it. So.
Yes.
Okay, so we got a question here. Which serial killer shares the name of one of Elaine's boyfriends on TV's Seinfeld?
Oh, God. I don't remember. I'm lucky
This is
if
a
I know
hard
what
one.
one it is.
Which serial killer shares the name of one of Elaine's boyfriends on TV's Seinfeld? TC says golden something. Lisa's peeling taters. This is
Yeah,
a
man.
hard one. I never watched Seinfeld.
I did, but I can't remember it.
Okay. Mandy answers Ted Bundy for.
Well, the odds are she's going to get one right.
Okay, so Saz never watched either. Okay, so Elaine was dating a guy named Joel Rifkin. And a lot of many people made jokes about him sharing the name with serial killer Joel, Joel Rifkin. He was a notorious Long Island serial killer.
It is raining here so hard.
Okay, Mandy, get ready. We got a Bundy question, girl. Bieber says Elaine was kind of a horse, you see. She was on that show. Okay. Ted Bundy was consulted on the case of a fella killer. Which one? Authorities consulted Ted Bundy about which serial killer case?
See ya, Will.
Bye, Will. Have a good day. Thanks for chatting.
Thanks for the banter, Will.
Ted Bundy, man. Which serial killer? Okay. Ted Bundy was consulted on the case of a fellow killer. Which one? Washington State. Hint. Eric got it. BTK says got it. GG, BTK. Mandy Hannibal Lecter.
Oh my God.
Carolina Girl says GST. What is GST?
That's a tax in Australia.
Oh. Next. Green River. She's shortening for something.
Yeah, Golden State Killer.
Oh,
No.
I bet that's what she meant. Unabomber, we only have one left. No. Gary Ridgway, Shay says, Mary Mary says BTK. It is BTK.
Oregon State Killer
Gary
gets
Ridgway. Oregon State girl gets it wrong again. Okay. Here's a funny one, I guess. What pint-sized killer has been called a redneck Charles Manson? What pint-sized killer has been called a redneck Charlie Manson? It's a southern state, guys.
Was he actually a little person or just really short?
He was just really short, little made man.
Hey, Karen.
Karen.
You're late, Karen. Jeez,
Yeah,
Karen.
Carolina. Yeah, that's what Carolina girl meant, Golden State Killer earlier.
Oh, well, I got a question right.
This is a good one. I'm gonna give y'all the state this person's in. This is a person from South Carolina. Come on, Carolina girl. She said something.
Shay said GRK.
GRK. No.
Okay.
Saz got it. Gaskins.
Oh.
Donald Pee Wee Gaskins.
Charlie something.
He was one of the worst serial killers in South Carolina history. He was convicted of 10 murders, and his victims included a 2-year-old girl and her pregnant mother and 3 teens, including his own 15-year-old niece.
I've heard about that one.
Yeah, he has claimed to have killed a lot more people. He's claimed to kill over 100 people.
Son
Was
of
the
a
Golden
bitch.
State Killer ever caught? Yes, the Golden State Killer was caught
That
just
was
a few
recent,
years
wasn't
ago.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, like 2 years ago or something.
Pee Wee Gaskins.
Yeah. Yep, Shay, that's him. Donald Pee Wee Gaskins. South Carolina's worst serial killer. Okay, here's an England question. Who was England's Dr. Death, convicted of murdering 15 patients by lethal injection?
Was it a woman?
No, you've told me about this guy before.
Oh my God.
Who was England's Dr. Death? He murdered 15 patients by lethal injection.
Yeah, my brain's just not even functioning.
It's the doctor.
Knickerbocker, number 9. No?
Known as Dr. Death, convicted of murdering 15 patients by
Harold
lethal injection.
Shipman.
Yeah. Saz, yeah, y'all got it. You and Saz. Harold Shipman.
I'm watching you, Saz. You're getting too many answers right. He's got those little fingers going.
We only have one life. He was caught by DNA. One of his relatives did one of those genealogy tests, DNA tests, and submitted it in like that. I don't know what it was, something like ancestry.com, and that's how they got caught.
Very Mary just says yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, Shipman, yes. She says.
Oh, Saz is in. All right, Saz. Fine. You can get all those ones right.
Okay, here's a golden state. Oh, well, I just gave y'all the answer. How did investigators finally zero in on the Golden State Killer? DNA match in a genealogy database. I already gave the answer. Correct.
That's funny. Can you hear that wind?
No.
Oh, good. It's really, really windy here.
Oh, did you break wind?
No, I didn't fart, CC. Jeez. Jeez. What are you trying to say? Huh?
I thought that's what you doing. It's getting really windy. You said, and you moved your hand. I saw.
What am I, your husband? Oh, my camera's not even on.
I'm behind, though. It's a delay because I got my chat pulled up here.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah,
okay.
No, it's from the environment, CC. Yeah.
Okay, here's a good case. Everybody knows. Well, it's not a good case. It's a tragic case. But you know what I mean.
Chris Watts.
No, I just bypassed the Watts question a few minutes ago.
Oh, there was one?
It was some other Watts guy who is known as the Atlanta child killer, despite not being charged with killing any children. What? Who is known as the Atlanta child killer, despite not being charged with killing any children?
Lennon Child.
The Atlanta child killer. Hey, Just Jax. Hey, Julie.
Hey. Is everyone only just getting notifications now, or what?
Like, I don't know why it's asking that question. This guy was convicted of murdering these kids. But the
Mandy
FBI
said what?
profiler, John Douglas, doesn't believe this guy committed all 23 murders.
Oh.
Absolutely no idea on this one. Wayne Williams, who said that?
Jamie.
Jamie? Yeah. Wayne
Winner
Williams.
wins dinner.
But what are they talking about? He was convicted of killing children. It says who was known as the Atlanta child killer, despite not being charged with killing any children. Maybe he was just charged with the adults.
You know, I think Shay Shay might have a bit more of a lag because she comes up with the answers, but it's always after someone else.
Yeah.
So good work, Shay. I just wanted to point that out. Good work to you. And yeah, you might just have a little bit of an extra lag.
I think Jamie's right. There's a good podcast about him. Yeah, she is right. No, he wasn't. He was only charged with the adult murders, 2 of them. Okay, so I was a little bit confused about that, Jean. Thank you. Bieber says no, he's convicted of killing 2 men. Well, you know, I've looked into that case a little bit, but I didn't know that. I thought he was charged with the kids' deaths too. Okay. What true crime television show host lost a son to a serial killer? Y'all know this. What true crime television show host lost a son to a serial killer? There's so many questions in this book. We can use this book several different times to play. I'm going to do some more trivia for the channel members. You can join that too, Mel Mel.
Yeah.
Shay Shay, she's a good girl. I'm just looking at comments.
Cheryl says John Walsh.
Yeah. Cheryl got it.
Woohoo!
Jack's got it. Juju positive Nancy Grace. Well, you know what? Nancy Grace did lose her fiance to a killer. I don't think it was a serial killer, but he was robbed when she was in college. So that's how Nancy got into law. She was actually getting a degree in like literature, English, something like that. And after her fiance was murdered for $15, she changed her major, whatever you call it. She became prosecutor.
And turned into an angry lady.
Yeah. You know what? She is so different on her podcast, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's like, I think she did a lot of that for show on TV.
And to get her point across, probably.
Yeah. Okay, so we got DC Snipers question. Where did the DC Snipers 3-week murder spree begin in October 2002? What state did the DC Snipers 3-week murder spree begin in October 2002? So we're just looking for the state.
Where's Morgan? You dirty stop out, Morgan. Are you working? You better not be lurking.
Nancy Disgrace, Gee, my hubby, he can't stand Nancy Grace. I like her. I'm a bigger Ashley Banfield fan.
California.
Never lose hope. Adam lost his father. See, there's a lag. She's just now. Hey, Cat Baloo, Virginia. No, it wasn't in Virginia, not California, not Washington. Colorado. No, not Colorado.
Australia.
Not Australia.
Nothing happens here.
Okay, so I'm going to give
Actually,
you
one of our big cases, the Claremont serial killer case, is about to go to the judge, I think.
Oh, really?
That case here in Western Australia actually stopped all of us from wanting to ever go out, nightclubbing and stuff. when it happened. Mm.
Yeah. So it's actually in Maryland.
Never Lose Hope said Montgomery County, Maryland.
And I think she's right. I don't know about Montgomery County, but it said it all started in the parking lot of a Michael's craft store in Aspen Hill, Maryland.
Well,
And
she got
rather
Maryland.
ironically, the first shot didn't hit anyone. But less than an hour later, he shot a 55-year-old man named James Martin in a parking lot in Wheaton, Maryland. They actually got him here. They got him in a couple, well, it's one town over from my hometown in the federal prison. Yeah, the sniper. I remember when they brought him in, they flew him in. We was riding helicopters. The prison is back behind my granny's house. We was back there riding four-wheelers, and we was like, what in the crap's going on? Here come a couple helicopters in, and they was bringing the sniper killer in. We found out. Okay. Who was the freeway killer who played bridge with fellow serial killers on death row? I have no idea. Someone might know it. Who was the freeway killer who played bridge with fellow serial killers on death row?
My grandma used to play bridge, and I never understood it. She tried to teach me, and I was just like, grandma.
Carolina girl. Fun fact that DC is not within any state. No, Washington, D.C. is not in any state. It's like
Brenda.
by itself. Brenda, Red Run Media. So nobody's probably going to get this. And it's William Bonin. He's a two-time paroled sex offender before he became the sadistic leader of a murder ring in 1979 and 1980. He was also bridge partner of serial killers Lawrence Bittaker, Randy Kraft, and Douglas Clark as they awaited their executions. Now, this guy confessed to 21 murders, though he was just convicted of 14. But authorities have linked him to 44 deaths. His victims were male prostitutes, hitchhikers, and transients. Also, always boys or young men. Weirdo. I'm just reading chat. Mel, what you drinking? Looks nice. TC wants to know what you're drinking.
Iced
Tremaine,
coffee. I made it myself.
how the hell do you make iced coffee?
Well, I use coffee granules, a bit of sugar. I put a bit of water in there just to mix it up. I stick my ice in. I shake it all about. Then I pour my milk in.
Oh, really? I'm gonna try that. I like frappuccinos. I like to drink those, the caramel frappuccinos. They're
Hey,
so
Tremaine.
good. Okay.
See, it's only just
What
showing the drink now. That's how much lag there is. Sorry.
Yeah, there's pretty good lag. What alphabet killer in California kept a to-do list of women to kill? What alphabet killer in California kept a to-do list of women to kill? I've heard of the alphabet killer.
A to-do list. Oh my God.
Yeah, they kept a to-do list. He's known as the alphabet killer. If anybody gets this is vintage true crime.
Double points.
Double points. Yeah.
You're not getting anything for it, but
No.
admiration.
You're just getting a good laugh.
I'll blow you a kiss.
I wish there was a way that like we could play a game and there be a winner and like me send them like a little prize or something from Teespring or something. I'm going to do a giveaway.
Hard with the lag. Like with
it is.
Mm.
It is. I'm just going to have like a little giveaway t-shirt. I think I'm just going to give a coffee mug away since we like to drink coffee. I thought that'd be
You
cute.
know what you could do? You could ask
What?
some 10 questions on a live stream and then get everyone who wants to enter to put those 10 answers in numbered into the comment section.
Yeah, that would be a good way. That's a good idea.
Draw one of them out of a hat if there was more than one that win.
Sass says, no idea. Unsolved child murders, Beeper says. I know it was in New York, the alphabet killer. It's in California. It's in California, like Feather. She's on the other side of the country again. I love that girl. She's so funny. Okay. Oh, crap. What happened to my answers?
Uh-oh.
Joe Nasso's is the name. Joe Nasso. He kept a murder list. It was found during a search of his home by parole authorities. Following up on a lead, he was trying to buy a gun and had 2 rounds of ammunition in his possession. Both violations of his parole on a previous theft conviction. What? Hey, girl, you need to learn how to write this book. It don't even make sense what she just said. I think it's a female writer. Okay, so Faithful One, she was right about something. Okay, so there was a copycat in Rochester, New York, Faithful One. Similar killing, so that's why you was thinking that. Oh, Red Rum, I will message you. I was just talking about, remember that interview that we did when Savannah Spurlock disappeared? It was before they found her body, and we talked to one of the suspects' co-worker's wife. Remember that? I was talking about that this morning. Okay. Let's move on. What did Sunset Strip killer Doug Clark do with the head of one of his victims? Jesus Christ. What did the Sunset Strip killer Doug Clark do with the head of one of his victims?
Soup.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Like the answer is so freaking disturbing.
Oh God. Oh God.
So what did the Sunset Strip killer Doug Clark do with the head of one victim?
We had a lady here who killed her husband and cooked his freaking head. She cooked other parts as well and fed them to his children.
Oh my God, that's so fed their dad to them. Oh my gosh.
Uh-huh.
Okay, cooked it and ate it. No, he was doing sexual things to the head.
Ah,
He practiced necrophilia, having sexual relations or an attraction to corpses or part of them. The head was Clark's favorite part. Wow, sickos. Okay.
It brings a whole new term to the hokey pokey, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, Light Feather. She was a
So
psycho.
great. There was some woman, she was like a 90-day fiance. She met this guy and he brought her here on a K-1 visa, married her, and she killed him. She cooked his head in a pot. She ate some of his body. When the police come, his head was in a pot on the stove and she was eating some of him. It was gross. Okay. How did the happy face killer get his name? How did the happy face killer get his name? Now, there's some other happy face killer case, too. Something about college kids or something. That's not what I'm talking about. We're talking about the serial killer, the happy face killer. Was Kemper
Lucy.
who? Now, Kemper cut his mom's head off, Lucy Love, but I don't think he did anything sexual with it. I'm not for sure.
Hmm.
That's not uncommon for these killers. No, it's not uncommon. Drawing smile on his victims.
Mandy.
They shake.
Yeah.
Gosh, we're in chapter 3. We're on to women serial killers. We're going to do a few more of these, and
Did you see
then
what
we'll have to
Mandy
get
wrote?
off here. What she wrote?
He had a
He had
happy
a happy
face. And then
face.
she posts the emoji. Mandy, you psycho.
Now we have one line. She said he carved a smiley face. He would actually draw it on them in blood.
Mm,
Yeah.
I think of the Joker.
He was from Oregon. I'm pretty sure he is from Oregon. His last name is let me find it. Jefferson. Keith Hunter Jefferson. He killed and disposed of his victims' remains across several states, enabling him to evade capture for years. Yeah, he was a truck driver. He was a big, tall guy, too. Okay, now let's move on to a serial killer that I actually feel sorry for. Aileen Wuornos. Aileen, however you want to say her name.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for her because I do feel
She had
that she was
it
a
rough.
product of her environment and
Yep.
mentally ill.
Yep.
I do believe she killed the first guy in self-defense. I believe that because he was a convicted sex predator. I do believe he tried to rape her. The other guys, she was having PTSD and she killed them. She didn't do it just to rob them. Yeah, she'd take the money after she'd done killed them, but I don't know. I just believe she had a lot going on and she's not as evil as what people think, even though she did kill like 7 men.
Look, she was pretty nuts towards the end, but how do you not know if that was because of the PTSD and it, created mental issues? I do feel sorry for her.
Well, she was raped when she was like 13, 14 years old by her grandfather's friend. They made her put the baby up for abortion, or not abortion, adoption. Put the baby up for abortion. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with me?
How the hell do you do that?
How the hell do you do that? I got my words mixed up. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean that. Okay. What song did serial killer Aileen Wuornos want played at her funeral? What song did Aileen Wuornos want played at her funeral? I did not know this.
How deep is your love?
No.
All right.
I don't excuse her crime, but she had a horrible childhood. Yeah. Yeah, I don't excuse her crimes either. She killed some guys. She killed one guy. He was just giving her a ride. He wasn't picking her up, to pay for her services. He wasn't a John. He was a Christian guy just giving her a ride.
Yeah, but how do you know?
Well, we don't. We don't know. Okay. So the song is Natalie Merchant's Carnival.
Shay got it.
Oh, Shay get it?
She got it. She said it right before you said it.
Mm-hmm.
You go, Shay. See, you got there. You got there.
Yeah, she got it. Okay.
Rainy days and Mondays. What, like just another
Became
manic
the
Monday?
old lady killer. Just another Mac Monday. Is that what she's saying? What professional wrestler became the little old lady killer in Mexico City? Jeez, I shouldn't even ask this because I probably can't pronounce it. See, I'm just now seeing you clap.
That's one, yeah.
And probably nobody's going to know this. What professional wrestler became the little old lady killer in Mexico City?
No idea.
Female. This is female. Juana Barraza or something like that. Jesus Christ, this is hard. Let me find some ones that, okay. These are tricky ones. They really are. Stretch Armstrong, maybe. I'm going to move on to the next question. What angel of death used the catchphrase, "This one gets a ticket to God"? What angel of death used the catchphrase, "This one gets a ticket to God"? They were.
She got the other answer as well. It's just so delayed. She didn't even.
It's got the, yeah, man, it's got a bad delay. You know, I upgraded to the basic plan, and I paid them like $25, and StreamYard still sucks.
Yeah, but you know what? I've noticed that if I go off camera, it doesn't make your voice go robotic where it used to.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Chate Bell, Mandy Hall said. Female killer, Mandy. Female killer. This what she was, a nurse's aide. I'm gonna give you another hint. Probably nobody's gonna get this. This is hard.
Yeah,
Dolly
Shay
Parton.
Shay does know way too much. Watch out for that one. You guys better get your shit together if she actually gets a decent internet connection next time too. I'm just saying.
Yeah. So the answer is Waltraud Wagner. Waltraud Wagner.
Waltraud? Is that a typo?
It's Waltraud.
Oh.
Waltraud or something like that. This was in a Vienna hospital. Gosh, we don't know about Poland. Okay. Here's a good one. Who was the first known Black Widow in the United States?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Now, this is a vintage one.
Casey, we didn't even have the question out and you said pass. Come on.
I didn't know this. See, I thought the first female serial killer was someone else.
Mel? What?
Mel is first female.
What the hell? Jeez. Delilah?
See, Never Lose Hope says the answers on my phone come up before the questions. Darla, something like that. Delilah, Bieber says. Black Dahlia. No, the Black Dahlia was actually a victim. She was actually murdered, and they don't know who murdered her. But this lady's name, I'm going to give it to y'all. It's Belle Gunness. She's from Norway. She came to the United States in 1881. She adopted an American name and became infamous for killing off loved ones to collect insurance proceeds, even placing Lonely Hearts ads to find victims.
Oh, God. How many did she have?
She is known as the Lady Bluebeard. Let me see. It's not saying.
Oprah.
It's not saying how many. Okay, she killed about 30 men.
Kat said Oprah.
She would put ads in the paper looking for suitors. They would come to her farm. She would get an insurance policy out on them and then kill them and collect.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Kat, if it was Oprah, it would be like, you're getting murdered, you're getting murdered, you're getting murdered. Everyone's getting murdered.
Cat, he's a good guy. Cat Blue.
Oh, is he a guy?
Yeah, it's a guy.
Oh, hi, Cat.
Okay. What was the real name of Sexy Sadie, convicted of murder as part of the Manson family?
Carol.
Carol Baskin? No. What was the real name of Sexy Sadie, convicted of murder as part of the Manson family? Let's see who gets this one. If Eric's in here, he should get this.
Come on, Eric.
See, I don't see any answers coming up.
No, I've lost. Oh, here you go. These ladies are scary. Ted Bundy. Oh, God.
What was the real name of Sexy Sadie, convicted of murder as part of the Manson family? Now, we're looking for one of the Manson followers. One of the girls.
Maharashi.
No. No, it's not that. Starts with an S, guys. First name starts with an S. Nope,
Sarah.
Saz. Nope. Last name starts with an A.
Sandy Ass. Yeah.
Susan Atkins.
Oh, what?
Yep, she was known as Sexy Sadie.
I know.
Charles did too.
Hold on, no, I'm thinking of Susan.
Susan Atkins. Yeah, she was known as Sexy Sadie. I didn't know that. Okay. What diagnosis did psychiatrists offer to Mary Beth Tinning after she lost 9 children? Looking for a professional name. What she got diagnosed with after she lost 9 children, Mary Beth Tinning. Y'all know this.
Schizophrenia?
No. Starts with an M.
Manic depression?
What diagnosis did psychiatrists offer to Mary Beth Tinning after she lost 9 children? Think about that. Who's going to lose 9 children in a row? Not schizophrenia. Let me say this.
Oh, has Saz got it?
Okay, yeah, Saz got it. It's Munchausen by proxy.
Mm.
Munchausen by proxy. In 1987, Tinning was convicted of the 1985 murder of her 9th child, 4-month-old Tammy Lynn, after an autopsy revealed the infant had died from asphyxia by suffocation. She was killing her kids.
Yeah, and not many of them got I don't think any of them got over 18 months, did they?
No, she'd kill them all as babies.
But a couple of them actually got to over a year, I think.
I think so. I didn't read it all. I remember her, though.
Yeah, I've read about her.
Okay, let me...
Menopause. I think TC might actually be a man.
TC may be a guy. It may be a guy. I've said girl before. Hey, girl, what are you doing? I just assumed because
Blame it on the menopause, mister. Huh?
most of our audience is female, but we've been getting some
Yeah.
more male viewers.
Yeah,
Okay,
sorry.
what baby killing nurse is facing new charges dating back to the early 1980s?
I don't know, but that's just disgusting.
What baby killing nurse is facing new charges dating back to the 1980s?
Karen said, TC, there would be dead bodies everywhere. I'm sure there have been women affected to that point with menopause.
Oh gosh, I think I'm going through that, getting ready to.
Oh God, already
I think so. I think so.
it hits
I'm
my
40.
family young too.
I get hot flashes all the time.
David, welcome.
David. You know David?
I know David. We go back a long way,
Oh, cool.
a year or so.
LXB, you're cracking me up. Munchauser, just like I say. I probably don't say it right either, so I can't make fun of her because I don't say it right either. I have trouble pronouncing Alex funny. Okay. Who said Jones? Lisa. Shay Shay said, Shay Shay misspelled the first name. Sass says Jones. TT says I'm behind in. Shay Shay. Janine Jones. Yep, that's it.
Janine Benzine, come on, Cece. She's got a bloody hell of a lag going on there. She still did it.
He would inject fatal doses of a muscle relaxant into the kids. Well, one of them. Oh, here's one. I did a video on this girl, this lady. This is a vintage case. What jolly nurse killed 31 people around the turn of the 20th century?
I know this one, but I can't remember her name. Nurse Jackie.
Nurse. Oh, David's got a similar last name. Similar, not exactly. His screen name is Topping.
Who? What?
And this David Topping that's in the chat. The last name Topping is kind of similar to this person's last name. This nurse that killed 31 people.
I'm
Mel Stroh.
Yes, you are, David. Yes, you are. And he never left. He never left.
Saz got it.
Oh, Jane Topham. Nice work, Saz.
It's Jane Toppin. Yeah. She misspelled it, but yeah. That's right.
I had my factory removed in 2004 and I don't take any hormones. I've never had hot flash. Good for you. Had your factory removed.
Cat says, Mishra's claws.
Oh, God.
Jane Toppin. Yes. That's right. Okay, next one. Who was the youngest woman ever sentenced to death in the United States? The youngest woman ever sentenced to death in the United States. I'll give you the age that they were sentenced to death. They were 18 years old.
I don't know that one.
It happened in 1983.
Like that's going to help you.
In Alabama. Youngest woman ever sentenced to death in the United States. In the state of Alabama. A spec guy did something like that. Oh, really? I've heard the last name. Spec.
Christ's Pike.
No. Who was the youngest woman ever sentenced to death in the U.S.? I'll give them another second, then I'll. Krista Pike. No, but I know who you're talking about.
We call it our engine.
So the answer is Judith Neely.
Oh, what'd she do?
She was just 18 years old and a mother of three in 1983 when she was sentenced to die in the electric chair for kidnapping, rape, and murder of 13-year-old Lisa Milliken. In 1999, just 3 days before her scheduled execution, Alabama Governor Bob James commuted her sentence to life in prison with the possibility of parole. Now, she did come up for parole in May 2018, but she was denied.
Oh.
Yeah. interesting.
Yeah. Because a lot of people, it seems, do a lot less time for some things, and you think, how is that fair? You know?
Yeah, but I mean, you got to think like, yeah, she was 18 years old, but kidnapping and rape
Yeah.
and murder, something. Oh, now she's fat Jesus. Okay, here's a next one. It's crazy. Who was the death angel who reportedly stabbed herself in the vagina with scissors?
Oh,
What the hell? I would.
I
What the hell?
was going
Damn
to
it.
tuck my hands in here for a minute.
God. Who was the death angel who reportedly stabbed herself in the vagina with scissors? Now, she stabbed her own self in the vagina.
Stop saying it. Jeez. Oh, God.
Me hurt just thinking about that.
Yeah.
Jesus. That's just gross. We only have one eye. Oh. Do y'all know who the killer is? Woman that stabbed her own self in the vagina with scissors.
Karen's like, why did you
Angry
do that?
Karen. Very, very, I can't.
Menopause, Karen.
Oh my God, Mandy. I'm not even going to repeat that. Michelle Kaminsky. No, Shay Shay, that's not it. Don't know this one at all. Okay. It is Bobby Sue Terrell. She had a long history of self-injury and mental illness before she was charged in the 1984 deaths of 4 patients who had been under her care at the Northern Horizon Healthcare Center in St. Petersburg, Florida. She is said to have stabbed herself in the vagina because she was frustrated with her inability to bear children.
Wow. Kat said she stabbed a factory.
Okay. So what she did, she was a registered nurse, and Bobby Sue was married to Daniel Dudley. When she learned she wouldn't be able to have children naturally, when their adopted son was hospitalized for a drug overdose, Dudley accused her of giving the boy her own schizophrenia medicine. Okay, and she also claimed an intruder had stabbed her in the vagina. What the hell's wrong with these people?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Hey, Captain Glenn. That is scary.
Yeah,
Oh my
you're
God,
right.
thanks for putting our kids.
Mm.
That I thought that I couldn't have kids, and then I had Timothy, but that is a bad feeling. But goodness gracious, stab your own self in the vagina, of which she must have been schizophrenic because she took the medicine for it. She definitely can't after that, TC said. I'm not even going to wonder where she stabbed herself, like
Well,
in that area. Like, did she go?
It brings a whole new
I don't
term
know.
of scissoring, doesn't it?
Yeah. Penis envy Maxine. Okay. Who was the first woman executed in Ohio's electric chair? First woman ever electrocuted in Ohio. It's a vintage one, too. Try to find a good one for our last question. Okay, got a good one for the next one. Who was the first woman to be executed in Ohio's electric chair? Shay's onto it. You got the first name, Shay. Karen, I got my legs crossed here. But DCCC, don't go there. Yeah, I'm not even going to imagine where at on the vagina she was stabbed. I was going to say, wonder. Never
A
mind.
bread knife. Oh God.
God, did she use a bread knife? Because those are tough. Okay. Alyssa, have a great day, sweetie.
See you, sweet.
Shay Shay got it. Google's busy this morning, David said. Have a good day, Sad. Thank you for chatting. So, okay, let's move on to our last question. This is an easy one. Mistress Capone Cat says. Man, I would have swore it was Betty Butler. A lot of these cases are very similar. Okay. Who is the giggling granny who poisoned 4 husbands across 4 states? Who is the giggling granny who poisoned 4 husbands across 4 states? This is an easy one. I use psychic ability, so I'm off half the time. Really, Shay, do you really? Ted Bundy. Man, like, if I just keep answering Bundy, I'm going to get one right.
For God's sake, just ask a Ted Bundy freaking question next, all right? No one else is allowed to answer except for Mandy.
I couldn't believe that there wasn't more questions in the other chapter, the male serial killers, about Ted Bundy. I couldn't believe that. Who's the giggling granny? Who's known as the giggling granny? She poisoned 4 husbands. Nanny Doss. Lisa got it. Her name is Nanny Doss. She was always smiling and giggling.
I bet she was.
Let's see if there's any more simple ones. Who was the female of the love slave killers? I don't know. What in the world?
I've got one.
What?
Which serial killer starts with the name Ted? Go.
Oh.
Come on, Mandy. Come on. Come on.
I knew that one really. Yeah, Lisa, I did a video on Nanny Doss, if you remember. Dr. Ruth Cassidy. Oh, goodness. Oh, my gosh, guys. This has been so funny.
Good idea, huh?
Yeah, it's a great idea you had.
John Wayne Gacy. Really? Fucking hell, Mandy. I give up on you, all right?
It's even got a chapter for international serial killers.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That might help me out.
Okay, let's see. Who is South Africa's ABC killer? He done 40 rapes and 38 killings.
Wow.
It began in July 94. See if anybody gets it. Oh, Denise, I'm glad you had a good time. Paul Bernardo. No, it's not Paul Bernardo. Teddy Petty. This guy's name is Moses Sithole. I'm not joking. Sithole. Sithole. He's convicted of 40 rapes, 38 killings. They called him the ABC murders because he began in July of 1994 in Atteridgeville and moved on to Boxburg and ended in Cleveland in October of 1995. Shay got it. Gosh. Shay, are you trying to read my mind? I believe she is. You got your tarot cards out, girl. I think I say that wrong. Is it tarot? Tarot? I got tarot cards. Just got them.
These are mine.
Meow meow. I will when I learn how to do it right. I've been trying to.
No, I said these are mine.
Oh, do you got them?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. You are never going to believe this.
It's a pretty popular deck.
I started to order that deck and I
Did you?
didn't. Yeah,
Well,
I
you meant to
ordered.
get what you meant to get.
Yeah. Let me see. I'm going to turn my camera on for a second. I don't want y'all to see me. I ain't got no makeup on.
Ooh. Oh, they're pretty.
Come
These
in
are
a little.
yeah. Oh, it's a
Oh, I
nice.
wish I'd have got your deck. But you know what?
You're supposed to get what you get. These have some really nice illustrations on them.
Yeah, I looked at those. Those were actually, see, that's the ones I wanted. Those were cheaper than the ones I ordered.
Well, I got these years and years ago, and they were not cheap when I got them. But I stopped doing the tarot cards for a while because it was really draining me, and stuff that went with it was draining me. And I was just like, no, I'm not doing them anymore. It's only since I've been going on Katrina's that I've I was going to get a new set. And then I was going through Taste Shit the other day, or a few weeks ago, and I found the deck there. And I was like, well, obviously I'm supposed to have them back.
I've been trying to learn how to do the 5-card reading when you're asking a yes or no question. You
Better
know,
off doing the
not for
3
my,
card.
huh?
You're better off doing 3 card, like the past, present, and future, and then adding a couple of cards to it.
Like
If you
okay.
need extra information. Yeah,
Right.
that's a good way to start.
I was asking questions about Lori Bello and Chad Daybell, and you know, you got to like visualize them, and it was draining. I got a
Yes,
couple
man.
answers,
You're starting
but
really big. I'd be going to freaking Sunny first.
well, we were just messing around. We was just messing around. But I did my own 3-card reading, and it was pretty accurate to what is been going on in the present and what went on in the past.
Yeah.
It was pretty accurate. I was really shocked. I've got to be ordering some sage though. You're supposed to cleanse the area before you do this, and I'm out of sage.
Well,
Everybody,
I don't, but I'm outside when I'm
right?
using mine, so it's a very clear sort of area anyway for me. I do cleanse my cards though, and yeah, it's how you read them. You can have 2 different people pull up the same cards, and both from their perspective give you a different reading.
Right.
So it's, like when Katrina does her cards, and sometimes I go up and she'll do her reading, and I'll do my reading, and they're very different, but they were both spot on for the person we were reading for.
Right.
So, yeah.
Well, see, I'm just trying to learn what the cards mean. I really, we was just messing around the other day in Discord. They was asking me some questions about Lori. I was just messing around, but I really need to learn what the cards mean. It takes me forever to go look through my little book,
It does, but see, the thing that I figured out, because I started doing that as well, was that what they said gave me a roundabout sort of idea of what the card meant.
Right.
But I just go on what I personally think now because that seems to be more right than their little meaning of what the card says. Yeah, full moonlight. We only have one life.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah. So I go with intuition of what that card is saying to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Shay,
it's,
I'm exactly the same.
it's
Even at
it's
shops.
a lot to learn. It's going to take me years, but that's okay.
But if you already have like I don't think people who don't have some sort of gift can actually even like, I don't think you can teach yourself how to do them. Like if you have,
No.
it does take you time before you develop, to be able to read people and have confidence in what you're saying and that sort of stuff. So that's why it's good. Like I started out just doing readings. I'd do Taylor's Friends readings and when she was younger and stuff and friends and stuff like that. So it was good.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I've got, sometimes I just know stuff. I've got some kind of little psychic ability or good intuition or
You
something
have
going on.
very good intuition, CC. That's what I'm trying to say to you. For you, it might be if you start doing it right, get a notebook, start writing down what the cards actually mean in the booklet, and then write
Oh,
down what your intuition thoughts is on that card without thinking about what their meaning is.
oh,
All right?
wow. Yeah, that's a great idea. I'm going to do
Yeah. Or
that.
do what your intuition thinking is first, then read what the card means.
Right. Yeah, I have trouble with some of those how do you say that? The Roman numerals.
Yeah.
I have trouble with those sometimes,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I
I'll
do
get it.
too.
I get it. Well, I'm going to get off of here. Thanks for joining me. It's been fun. We'll do this again. We're going to do
Yeah.
a member stream and we'll finish the book and you can come up with me.
Nice. Nice. If
Yeah.
I'm awake.
Yeah. If you're right. Yeah.
All
I'll let
right.
you know.
See you,
All right.
everyone.
Bye.
Thanks for having me. CC. Mwah.
Mwah. Bye, girl. Well, guys, thanks for doing True Crime Trivia with me this morning. Today's a hard day for me, but you know what? I'm doing all right. I'm going to get through it. And this helped me a lot. It really did. I appreciate each and every one of you that support me. I really do. I don't know what I'd do without you guys. If I didn't have my channel and my community, I don't know what I'd do without you guys. I don't know how I did it before, not having like any friends or any place to vent. But anyways, I love you guys. Have a great day. I will see you in the morning. We may do a porch chat later if I get time this evening sometime. Have coffee on the porch if I can. But anyways, have a great day. Love you guys. Peace. God bless. Be safe. Peace.